Have you ever looked at a neatly made Danshiki top for a little boy and wondered, how do I draft a pattern that fits perfectly like this? Well, you are in the right place. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial, I will be showing you the step-by-step method of drafting a professional Danshiki top pattern for a male child. In this video, you will be learning the measurements required, how to draft the front and the back pattern correctly, and the little techniques that make the pattern fit comfortably while giving it that clean, traditional look. So grab your drafting tools and let's draft a beautiful Danshiki top together. My name is Bolaji and this is Regi School of Fashion. In drafting a Danshiki top for a male child, the first step is to get your measurement ready. And the first measurement needed is the back measurement together with the sleeve. These two measurements has to be taken together. So which means you'll be taking the sleeve measurement across the nape of the neck back to the other side of the sleeve. Okay, it's not something technical, but you have to be very careful when taking this measurement. In case you don't know how to take a Danshiki measurement top for a male child, let me know at the comment section so that I can plan a tutorial on that. So the measurements I will be using in this tutorial can work for a child of between 9 and 10 years old. So for the back measurement taken together with the sleeve is 33 inches. And this measurement has to be divided by 2 because it was taken across the back from one sleeve to the other sleeve. So I will divide the sleeve measurement by 2. So I will be calling it the sleeve measurement. But just know at the back of your mind that the measurement is together with the back measurement. So what I took on the boy was 33 inches for Danshiki sleeve measurement. And this measurement has to be divided by 2 as I said earlier. So in taking this measurement, I have this side as the center of my front pattern. And because this is a Danshiki top, not the normal traditional Danshiki, it has to be drafted separately, the front and the back separately. So I'm drafting the front panel first. So this edges is going to be my center front, while this is going to be my starting point. So all my vertical measurements will start from this starting point line. My horizontal measurement will start from the center front edges. So I will be inserting the sleeve measurement, which is 33 inches as I said earlier, divided by 2 gives me 16.5 inches. So from the edges here, I will insert 16.5. So that is for the back and for the sleeve. So after inserting the sleeve measurements, the next step is to insert the length of the Danshiki top. So I will be taking the measurements from the starting point and I will extend it downward, which I'm using 25 inches. So I will mark out my 25 inches and square it outward. So now I have my lines drawn out. As you can see, this is the sleeve of the Danshiki and this is the length of the Danshiki. The length of the sleeve determines the wideness of the Danshiki. So if you don't want it too wide, all you need to do is to reduce the sleeve length. If you want it very wide, then you can make the sleeve longer. The longer the sleeve, the wider the Danshiki top. The smaller the shorter the sleeve, the narrower the Danshiki top. So the next step is to insert half of the back measurement. Because the back is together with this, I will have to subtract the back measurement out of it. The back measurement I'm working with is 12 inches and this has to be divided by 2. So half of 12 is 6 inches, which I will mark here. So after subtracting the back measurement, so you can see whatever I have left is going to be for the sleeve. Then I will be adding extra 1 inch to the back measurement in order to add ease to that area. So I will make it 7 inches. Instead of 6, I will make it 7 inches. But the exact measurement is 12 inches. Half of 12, 6. Then I added extra 1 inch as is. So after inserting half of the back measurements, the next step is to insert the armhole measurements. That is the chest level. In order to get the chest level, all you need is the armhole circumference measurement. Half of armhole circumference measurement is the chest level. And for me, I'm working with 14 inches. Half of that gives me 7 inches. So the chest level I took on the wearer is 7 inches, and I will mark it out. Okay, so here is the chest level, and I will label it as the chest level. Then I will come to the chest level and insert the back measurements, so which is 7 inches in total, and I will draw a straight line. So after connecting the armhole line like so, the next step is to insert the neck depth. So that is the wideness of the neck, which I will be making use of 2.125. 2.125, and I have it here. Then on the sleeve length, so that is where the danshiki is stopping, I'm going to come down by 1 inch, then connect this point slantly together with the neck width point. So in order to slant the shoulder, because this is not a normal traditional danshiki, so we have to slant the shoulder. Okay, so this is going to be a new shoulder line, and I can cross all this. I'll cross it out like so. So the next step is to construct the neckline. I have the neck width inserted already, so I will be measuring 2 inches for the neck depth. So now I have the neckline constructed. As you can see, I'm going to take this measurement. I will confirm the measurement after drafting the back. So I'm going to do my plus and minus in order to make sure I have the exact neck circumference measurement I'm working with. So guys, the front panel of our male child danshiki top is ready. I will be cutting this out in order to use it as a template for the back panel. Now it's time to draft the back panel of our danshiki top for a male child. And as you can see, I have the front panel placed on the fresh pattern paper. My fresh pattern paper is going to be for the back panel. And at the top of the fresh pattern paper, I left 2 inches upwards. The 2 inches is going to be joined together with the front, because I've subtracted 1 inch away from the length of the front pattern, so which has to be added back to the back. When we are making a danshiki top for a male child, this step is not really necessary. If you want the center of the shoulder to fall exactly on the shoulder line, you can make use of the same measurement. But if you want to move the joining of the shoulder away from the center of the shoulder, you can follow this step. It is not really necessary for a danshiki top. So this is exactly what I'm doing. I've subtracted 1 inch away from the length of the front panel, so which I'm adding back to the back panel. So that is why I have extra 2 inches at the top. So now I will be tracing out the shoulder line and the side of my danshiki pattern. So after tracing out the shoulder line and the side of the danshiki pattern, the next step is to construct the back neckline. I will be making use of the exact neck width measurement I used for the front pattern, which is 2.125, and I have it here. Then I will make it a straight line. So the neck width I'm working with will be 2 inches as well. But by the time I join the front and the back panel together, what I will have left for the back neck width will be 1 inch. So which means if you are not following my style, that is, you want the length of the front and the back to be the same, the neck depth you need for the back panel is 1 inch, not 2 inches. But in my own case, because this part of the back is still coming to the front, so that is why I'm using up to 2 inches. Then I will connect this. So after constructing the back neckline, as I said earlier, I'm going to confirm the measurement I have for the whole of the neckline. So after measuring this, then I will multiply it by 2 and compare it with the neck circumference measurement of the wearer. So after constructing the back neckline, the next step is to construct the back shoulder line. So I have the neck depth here, then I will just come to the shoulder points here, the sleeve points of the pattern, the front pattern, and I will take it upward by 2 inches. So which is here. Then I will connect to the back neck width point. So guys, the back panel of our Danshiki top for a male child is ready. I can separate the front and the back panel, then cut out the back panel. So guys, here is the front and the back panels of a Danshiki top pattern for a male child, and as you can see, our pattern is completely ready. Let's meet in my next video where I will be showing you how to cut this out on fabric and how to join the pieces together in order to make a beautiful Danshiki top. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Till then, always do remember, there is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs.